What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 33 of my Total Warhammer 2 modded Throgg campaign. So as we saw last time, we have begun the assault on the northernmost territories of the vampire counts that now remain, not counting the former vampiric territories, and we will hopefully be able to move to Middenheim after, I don't know, maybe a few turns, just to get that little raiding quest going for the Southbound Soul Stealers. We have to keep moving through the freaking monster hunt quests because I do consider that to be part of the campaign objectives, even if they aren't officially an objective, weirdly enough. Yeah, but we gotta keep moving in that regard. Just because it seems like the Sundering update to SFO is well on its way, and I think that we need to be able to achieve as much as possible before it comes out, for obvious reasons. Anyway, Castle Baston, you are up for grabs, or at least soon will be after we ask to join war. Let's go you, Baston, there we go, and now Wulfric. We're gonna attack. I think we're gonna build some siege engines, just like we did in Castle Artois. Just because the Berserkers would just get wrecked if they didn't, if they couldn't climb the wall. So let's go siege engines. We could break through the gates with mammoths. Wait, do we even need to do this for 2 turns? Probably don't. Let's see. Although it would give us the ability to get Norscan whalers up, but they could follow along. I think 1 turn should be sufficient.
Drown them in blood.
Yes, drown them in blood, please. Alrighty. Okay, so Wulfric's good to go. I believe I've done everything in terms of building stuff, and now I guess we could just end the turn, unassign skill point. I don't really care about any of that. And what are you doing here? I don't like you. We're almost ready to delete Mr. Ivar Crow, brethren. As soon as we take out the army at Beckhofen, which is no longer threatening Kislev, then he'll be good to go. In fact, let's end the turn right now. Surtha also won his battles up north. Now he is going to sack farm the Goramadni tribe. Now, I'm probably going to be auto-resolving a few more battles than I was earlier. Just assassinate success. What the hell are you... Oh, for the love of... Hostile hero activity. Assassinate success. Who the hell is Angra Bardinger? Oh, no. That's Surtha's sorcerer. Oh, okay, game. Okay. Getting a taste of some of our own medicine, I guess, even though I'm not using agents to assassinate, because I feel it's kind of annoying, and here we go. This damn Banshee is really working for the enemy, isn't she? Oh well. Surtha, you're gonna go for Siok Track in a second. What I want to do first is, like I said, take out Beckhofen. Yeah, so what I was saying was, any battle that I no longer deem will be a good battle, I'm going to try to auto-resolve, or any battle that I think will give us too many casualties. Like this, we've seen Throgg destroy 3 times the odds of this. So he could break through the gates again with all the trolls and just obliterate this, but I think we're safe to auto-resolve this one. Yeah, look, nobody's dead, okay. So yeah, as I was saying, a little bit more of this just to try to proceed to the better battles and the harder opponents, especially since this particular faction is essentially broken already. Now, Throgg, you're going to go into raiding stance because you can still make a decent amount of cash from doing so. We will destroy Beckhofen next turn. I was hoping to actually raise Zavastra after sacking it, but it looks like that won't work out. And we've already maxed out our vampiric army wins, so that doesn't really matter. And then Surtha...
The tribe consents.
Wait, we ended the turn, right? So wait, we can attack with Wulfric immediately, can we not? I think we can, yes. Let's just level you up, and then we'll get to it. You can go favored by Core. I just think Bone Crusher with the -5 melee defense that it provides is probably better than Bleed. I would think so. Plus, it's combined with the -3 melee defense of enemy characters in the region that it gives as well. So it's a little bit more even. And what you want is what you want your Skinwolf Werekin to murder things. So there we go. Oh, damn it. I still haven't gotten the Feral and Honored 2nd level for more charge. Okay, that's whatever. Well, let's do this. Castle Baston, we should be able to be fine with just these 3. Obviously, it's going to be a cinematic battle. Let's get to it. Alrighty, yet another siege tower battle, and I don't imagine it's going to be too difficult. We do have quite the advantage here. This time we're only going to be heading for one gate. I'd like to get pretty much every one of our units to actually do something, so we are going to charge our skinwolves who are waiting in the wings, along with the feral mammoth. As soon as these two have broken down the gate together, they are going to take some damage to all the concentrated range fire, but with the buffs on both of them to reduce damage, they should be okay and get through it. I mean, these aren't elite archers. It's not like they're like 4 units of Sisters of Avalorn firing on them or anything like that. And yeah, I mean, Soul Crusher has the 50% freaking ward save. That's pretty disgusting. And I assume he has some regular physical / missile resistance on top of all that. So yeah. The towers don't have what units? They don't have 2 units of Marauder Champions with shields as well as the Icehorn Marauders. Those 3 I've decided I'm going to move through the gate once the gate is broken through. And ooh, looks like we got a Sea Fang going through these Spearmen at Arms with shields, and damn. That's a lot of deaths. Imagine just like being lined up in a neat row, enemies still outside the walls, and a portal opens up and a freaking boat runs over half your unit. I feel like that would just cripple your morale. Like, what the hell could you possibly see afterwards is gonna match that? Anyway, one thing I learned here that I didn't know about this before is that the Crow ability, the Flock of Doom, it goes through towers. It kills the units inside. That's kind of interesting, because you'd think the tower would protect the units from all the crows, or else what the hell's the point? If crows can attack you, then can't arrows? I don't even see any windows on these freaking things. Oh no, there are some arrow slits here. I guess a few crows could stream in there, but you'd think that the Marauders are probably smart enough to, you know, jam their weapons out of there. I don't know. Either way, that was pretty interesting, and it's something I'm going to keep in mind for future campaigns and anytime I fight defensive battles, as it might come in handy. And here we go, towers are about to drop all those Zerkers. Looks like we're going to get some coming out simultaneously. Obviously, the vast majority of the units up here. Oh, and it's another freaking Flock of Doom. Some real good use out of that. Good job, AI. At least the AI knows to do that. And here we go, Berserkers are coming out. They're getting real crowed up, but that's what we are going to have to deal with. And I don't think these guys are going to stand too much of a chance, because they're merely peasants and peasant bowmen on top of that. And what was that? 2 ranged attacks being shot at somebody. These guys actually landed here. Nobody was protecting this wall. And it looks like the enemy lord is going to come in and try to help out. Now, this is pretty interesting from the AI, which you guys will see in a second. A Lord's going to fly over here, and he's going to cast a fireball right on top of the Brutes of the Hound, obliterating at least half the unit. Look at that. They went from full HP to below half. Very, very good use of that particular spell from the AI. I'm very impressed with that. So good job, Lord. You actually accomplished something, probably more than the rest of your army will on top of the walls at the very least. So you should be proud of yourself. But you're probably going to get surrounded and killed by the Marauder Trollkin and the other unit of Marauders with great weapons. In the meantime, Wulfric will have broken through the gate right now, or soon. Can't tell if it's open or broken. It is indeed broken through. Wow, that was ideal timing. And we're going to obviously get on in there. Oh, I love how many units go flying with each attack. I mean, look at that. It's hilarious. And, oh, another Sea Fang coming in to counter the charge of the enemy. Looks like Questing Knights? Are those Questing Knights? No, Knights of the Realm. Okay, fine. Fine game. The Questing Knights, I think, are the blue ones, right? I swear the enemy had a unit of Questing Knights. And there's the Knights Errant. Or the Knights Errant, the more blue ones. These are Questing Knights. Honestly, they're not any more blue than the other units. Oh, they're the ones that carry stuff. Yeah. Okay, I remember. I remember now, sort of. Take my word for it. Oh, I did not mean to speed that up. There we go. Let's keep watching this. We can see all our mammoths in the background. The feral mammoth now coming in, leading with the Carnifex here with our giant pile of skinwolves, and that's nice. I like watching the skinwolves fight with the mammoths towering over them. That works pretty well. especially as the enemy has brought its cav out to play, and the skin wolves are great at wrecking them. And look, another unit of cav charging along with the foot squires over here, gonna drop the vortex from Wulfric's item on top of them. Not gonna do a crazy amount of damage, but I also didn't want to drop it too close, as it would very heavily damage our skin wolves. We also have the Icehorn Marauders now finally coming in and getting ready to hold the line, as that's what they do, but it's not really needed because I think our own battle lines here are pretty comprehensive. There we go, that's pretty nice, and the walls look like they're just about shored up, and in fact the enemy lord has gotten basically killed by the Marauder champions, who ended up saving the Brutes of the Hound from being destroyed after having been wrecked by that fireball. Still a very good effect. That was almost Warp Lightning-esque, because they had just filed out of the tower, and then they had to take a fireball that did the splash explosion damage to most of their numbers. Now over here we have Norscan Whalers finally moving up that have been following this unit. Oh, another fireball coming in. It looks like the Lord has just come back. I feel like our own Lord would never have come back with this amount of HP. I mean, look at this. How is this guy coming back? He's a brave one. He's a brave, soon-to-be dead one. You charging, buddy? Oh, and another Flock of Doom coming in on a lot of our units. Damn. I gotta love that spell. I spam it myself, so I can't blame the AI whenever I have the lore. And there we go, jumping down. This is a really bad place to jump down. You probably should have gone up there and tried to fight somebody else, because the Mammoths or the Carnifex is just gonna kill you. And down he goes. I couldn't tell whether the Skinwolves got the kill or whether the... oh wait, the Carnifex is in... This is Wulfric's army. Yeah, this is Egrim. I forgot I haven't renamed him. And over here... Oh, damn, I missed it. But the these Norscan Whalers really quickly killed one of the enemy damsels over here. You can see the giant pile of javelins. And now they're going to attack the Foot Squires who are trying to run away. The Foot Squires do have shields on their backs. I would be curious to know whether back shields can actually deflect javelin slash range stuff or not. Does that count, or is it just decoration? Kind of hard to tell. You look like you're having a bad time there, buddy. You okay? No? Okay. Alright, and yeah, we have even more of the Whalers up here. At least the Whalers actually got to do something in this particular battle. Especially after that damn damsel is dead. And I believe that was the Life Damsel. They should still have the Beast Damsel still in there somewhere. Yeah, Damsel and Beast are right in the center of the line. But the Life one is gone, so now if we move our melee units down, she can't use anything of the fancier spells like that Explosion or the Dwellers Below. Those could be quite devastating against infantry lines. Wouldn't really do anything to Wulfric and the Mammoths, but whatever. And here we go, the giant pile of units all mixed up and together for once is now going to charge the main portion of the remaining enemy units that are guarding their victory point slash the center. But they don't have their lord anymore. And here we go. A last little fight, and we should be able to get a cast in here as well. We are moving our Firecaster Tavi in. You over here, Tavi? There we go. And it looks like a Flame Tornado going to annihilate quite a few of these units. These are mounted yeomen, so they are not very resistant to damage as compared to knights with the crazy amount of armor that they have, so the Flame Tornado will do a great amount of damage. And there we go. Oh, it kind of moved away from the vast amount of units, but it did rout the yeoman, and we also... Oh, it almost routed the yeoman. We also got another Seafang here, and oh, the Mammoth getting clipped by the tornado. That's a really cool shot, though. It's quite nice. I mean, you see mammoths killing all your forces and one just comes out of a freaking flame tornado. I'm thinking that all the peasants would be noping out of there real quick. Even without all the other craziness that's going on. And there we go, the Norscan Whalers are moving up just to prevent the anybody from escaping into this side, and I believe everybody else should rout any second now. In fact, these guys are routing, they're just running through the Whalers for some reason. Oh, I wonder, do whalers have anti-large when they're in melee combat? Because I feel like they should. They're still using javelins to poke things, and are these guys actually still alive? No, it looks like the chain route is here. This battle is over. Simple though it was, at least everybody got to do something. We're just gonna have to wait until these battle pilgrims just die. Always gotta wait for the battle pilgrims. Dealing with Bretonnia and dealing with the Empire is very similar just because of that. Alright, come on, guys. I guess we can watch them die while our army just screams. And there can't possibly be that many of them left. There are... Mammoth, you had to... Well, at least the Mammoth walked on top of them all. And... I just want to see how many there are left. Game. Yeah, it's a 1. It's literally 1. Was that the last one? Oh, it's this guy. You getting back up, buddy? You're getting back up. Oh, they're knocking him down without killing him. That's why it's taking so long. And now... Really? He was still fighting back, too. Okay, there we go. That should be the end of it. There it is. A close victory, apparently, but I somehow doubt it. Let's see how much damage we took, but I don't think it was that much. The only unit that really took damage was the Brutes of the Hound, and that was because of that spell, and they even stayed on top of the walls because we had enough units down there, and I didn't want them to get hit with another Flock of Doom. Anyway. Alrighty, there we go. Apparently a close victory, but obviously that's a damn lying you well know it game. Obviously it was a pretty easy victory, and I think it was a pretty fun one. All of our units got to play around, got some good animations. Even the whalers did a little bit with the kill of that damsel, so yeah. Alright, let's sack this for more money, and now we're pretty good in terms of money. I think everybody should be able to get their own Berserker followers, so extra damage. Now, Baston, you are probably going to get taken over by the Barrow Legion.
Excuse the tomb.
I'm almost tempted to do a military... Oh, what the hell? Oh, did Kemmler just lose a battle against the dwarves? He did, didn't he? Why is he weak now? Yeah, I think he lost this. We'll need to sack Carrick Ziflin for him. It's okay. I'm willing to help him out. It's nice to have allies. It's mostly because I don't want other factions recolonizing all these areas. That would be by far the most annoying. And wait, aren't you guys supposed to have taken Castle Artois? Go take it, guys. What the hell are you doing? Why are you... Kemmler, come on. In fact, you know what? Just for that, we're going to stay defensive alliance and not military. Now, Baston, will you die? You don't make any cash. Montfort does make some cash, so I think... Oh, we can't go into raiding stance anyway. We'll have to go... We'll have to destroy this, I guess. We'll see next turn. If these guys don't take it, and I think that they won't, because they can't reach it in one turn, and there doesn't appear to be a full stack here anymore, then we'll have to destroy it ourselves. Oh well, would have loved for these guys to get a free, nice settlement, but if it's not on the cards, it's not on the cards. Now, what else do we have here? Let's see, Ivar Crow Brethren. Now that Beckhoffen is gone, we are going to delete you, buddy, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, 627, not bad. It's about to be negative again, because we are going to summon ourselves Fimir Amir. I guess since we didn't get a new one, we're just going to go with this Irresolute one. We can always try to summon another one later, and replace this with a better stat. I think that's the only real option. Alright, and let's actually, in fact, if I'm definitely going to do that, we'll go through the blue line. We'll go recruitment cost for units, experience for units. We will go... either one of these would be helpful. No, no, and no. None of these are remotely useful. Alright. Lightning Strike. Then we'll go Savage Skills for recruit rank. And what else could we find useful for this army? Growth for the province, upkeep for units, let's do that. And Spawn of Chaos, there we go. Maybe do growth for the province as well. It's another 3 points, not a big deal. Only plus 10 growth. Oh, but this province is maxed out already, isn't it? So it doesn't matter. All right, let's see what you can actually do in terms of buffing your Fimir. Dirok, Winds of Magic, +3 hero recruit for Fimir Bale Fiends, and recruits for Fimir units. Yes. More Fimir recruit rank in combination with the Savage skills. Beautiful. And Clan Mother. Oh, okay, so the Mirk are female. Interesting. Leadership, melee defense, speed, melee attack, and upkeep. It was pretty decent. Not amazing, but it's decent. I'll do that, and then I guess... Ooh, faction-wide buff for Norsca Giants, eh? Alright. Huh. I do wonder, if we get... Huh. Wait, now I'm curious. If we... Does that only persist if the Lord is on the field? I.e., so... Our Giants right now, Tiny has 9259. If we summon another one of these. If we summon... You, oh, we can only summon one per... Okay, fine. In this province, this lord was recently replaced. Can we... I swear there was a place... Okay, there we go, right here. Only be level 12, though. Maybe we'll wait until next turn. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to summon one and see whether we could get another buff to the Giants when deleted. Because then we should summon and delete one, like, every turn. I mean, it feels a little bit cheaty, but it's only Giants, and we're never going to have a super large amount of Giants. Plus, it's kind of funny. If it works. Yeah, I don't know whether it will. Let's see. Unassigned skill points, that's Throgg. He's going to be holding on to those, and he can't move anymore this turn. And it looks like it's time for Sirtha to start farming these stacks without his wizard, unfortunately. In a second. Wait, hero's not moved. Let's start stealing more tech. Success. Success. Failure. And Wolfric is a failure. You're an inferior Wolfric. Okay, and then you use success. There we go. It looks like only one of you leveled up. And I'd really rather not have to deal with all the levels anyway. You can go for Taint the Soil because we're done everything else. Alright, so you guys are good. And hero not moved. Who are you? Oh, you guys. Yeah, just go into this army temporarily as I think I'll replace this lord anyway. Alright. Now that that's done, and we're at minus 86, not too bad. Sirtha, you have no freaking mage. Oh, in fact, let's check when the mage will come back. 8 turns? We can't check because apparently it's being buggy. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. Fine. Annoying, but fine. Let's go into Siok Traken and sack it. Begin. I imagine this is also going to be an auto resolve because it's a fairly easy, a little bit of we're gonna have to manually fight this, aren't we? Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna manually fight this. I'm not gonna bother making it a cinematic battle because it's a fairly easy little army, and we'll just have our we'll basically have our horse masters kill everything here. Okay, but we will have to make the cut because the Wolfric battle was a cinematic one, so here it is. There we are, and let's put those horse masters to work. Oh, right, yeah, this is going to be a basic battle, i.e. a controlled, non-cinematic battle where I comment at the same time, although we're mostly just going to kill the enemy units with our horse masters. In fact, I think this time I'm going to have the chariots not charge straight into the center, but try to separate the enemy maybe, or at least go for their range. Oh, on the other hand, we do have the hounds. Let's see if we need them. It really depends on how long these guys take to kill them. Let's go like this. We could just speed it up and let them kite them to death. Hey, you two. Here, thank you. What? Ah. Ungroup or unlock and then go back into it. Oh, a couple of you guys are still hurt, aren't you? Okay, there you go. Now you can go in. Sirtha. Now let's go 3 here. Ah. 3 here. Go group 3. You group 4. You group 1. You group 5. There we go. Alright, easy enough. And you guys lock down and attack, please. Chariots, move over here, move over here. Everybody, shut up and dance. I mean, toggle guard mode off. Sirtha, you should probably charge their lord if you can find him. Doggos, go after that pile of marauder horsemen. We'll try to charge their backs with our chariots, or at least clip them a little bit. You guys should be in melee. 3 and 4, you should also be in melee. Oh, looks like they are going to react to this. But, oh, what the hell? How did you guys really get drawn into combat by a freaking infantry unit? It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. The hell are you doing? It looks like we will have to charge with our chariots, if nothing else, to stop these guys. Oh, wow. These guys are all chasing them, huh? Alright, well, charge. Maybe charge through, even. I'd like to charge the units. Oh, did you get engaged again? You gotta be kidding me. Is it this rock that's confusing you idiots? I know it's difficult. Rocks are hard to deal with. Oh, wow. Look at these guys running from the pile of hounds. It's kind of funny. There we go. Sirtha, go through all this. Try to charge there, Lord. You should be able to handle it. Buff up your charge, and you guys are taking a little bit of damage, but you're dishing it out as well, so move through, keep attacking. Maybe not into the enemy spear units, but should be decent otherwise. And how about you guys? Group 4, you've actually not taken any damage, really. Alright. Marauder Horsemen, keep attacking. Sirtha, you appear to have been taking a little bit of damage, though I can't really tell how well the enemy Lord is doing. Victory is in our grasp, so I just want to see what's going on here. The enemy Lord's kind of hiding from you. What a coward. Alright, you're going to have to move back then. And then we'll have to send the chariots through, like so. You guys recharge that. Doggos are done. Alright, let's speed it back up. Everybody keep attacking, please. There we go. Sirtha's out. And chariots, you guys, group 4 into this. Group 3, charge through and into the rest of this. Sirtha, get ready to charge that Lord again once you can pick up your speed and your charge. And we will have our doggos help out with this, I guess. Because, why wouldn't we? Alright, Marauder Horsemen, keep attacking. This unit's almost dead. We should probably chase it down. Who's the most hurt? Or do we send our chariots out? Or do we send our doggos, rather, at it? You know what? Doggos, go eat some units. You and then you go and attack this unit. There you go. And Group 4 chariots, get out of there. And no. Okay, well, it's too late now. Okay. Oh, actually, the enemy units are just about done. I think their army will rout any second now, so I think we're fine. Oh, Sirtha, I did not realize how hurt you were. Just back up. Back up, buddy. We'll send the doggos to help you out. In fact, wait, no. You guys are a little bit too damaged here, huh? Alright. Charge this. We'll have some other chariots move into this. You guys move into there. I wanted to auto-resolve this game. I did. Alright. This battle should end itself now. I don't think we need to control anything anymore, really. Sirtha, go kill something. Oh, the enemy army should chain rout any second, and since this is a settlement battle, we don't have to worry about it. The meme army may not be very strong, but it's actually really fun to play, despite the fact we have to constantly control every single unit. And the Marauder Horse Masters always do fairly well, but they're not so great at following through on attacking enemies, i.e., they attack a little bit and then they are forced away via skirmish mode, and then they don't charge back in unless you constantly reorder them. So you basically have to hold down their group and constantly tell them to attack the entire enemy army. I really wish that you could just set their behavior to be aggressive, essentially AI controlled. And yeah, I think there's an AI upgrade mod, but obviously you can't do that because that might screw the campaign. Let's see how everybody did. These two chariots actually did fairly well. 16 or near 16k damage. I think that's the most we've had one of our chariots do yet. Pretty good. It's on par with the Horse Masters. Very nice. Good job. And unfortunately, oh, you're rank 9 now. Everybody's not near at rank 7 yet. Sirtha got quite a bit hurt, but he got the appropriate number of kills. And let's see. Yeah, all the Horse Masters did quite a bit better. And the Doggos did quite well. Everybody did their job, but obviously this was a super easy battle. Sack.
This way.
Obsidian whoa. Armor, piercing, weapon damage plus 100, weapon strength plus 8. Okay, that's pretty good. And we got a collector. That's really quite good. You have your Shrieking Blade. Yeah, I like you with fear. You are never going to be sacking important stuff, so I don't think we need to put that on you. What we do need to put on you is finally Icy Wrath. There we go. Marauder Chariots now get plus 10% weapon strength, plus 5 melee attack, and plus 15 charge bonus. I will certainly take it. Good job, Sirtha. And now the question is, do we give Throgg the Obsidian Blade? I mean, we can't give it to Wulfric because he has the Sword of Torgald. We lose magical damage because of that, though. Or magical attacks, rather. This be better, but it will give us an extra 100 piercing damage plus extra weapon strength. With all his buffs, that is quite a bit extra. It's a hard choice, because his Tormentor Sword's also really good. What are you using? You're using a Biting Blade. You know what? I think we'll give Jajura the Tormentor Sword. I suppose we could also give it to the Carnifex, but I kind of like the +7 melee attack that he's getting from this. It would prevent enemies from running from him, but he's already so fast, and it doesn't really matter if they run from him. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Change Biting Blade to Tormentor Sword. Yes. And Throgg, you can have your brand new Obsidian Blade. There we go. You'll be able to do over 100% damage. Or over 100 weapon strength, I mean. Yeah, that'll work out. And somebody did suggest giving the Banner of Eternal Flame to Wulfric because he has a Firecast, which is a pretty good idea because of the buff to Kindle Flame. I think that was a couple episodes ago now. I haven't done it yet, but I probably will eventually. The only problem I see there is that Wulfric isn't really... You know what? I think we'll wait until we get the flaming attacks, the eagle, the greater gift of the eagle on the Norscan whalers to give them the flaming attacks. Because Wulfric is often not near enough to his own friendly units. Plus, I don't know what we'd replace. We would have to replace the Kurgan Slave Merchant because I don't want to lose any of the other banners here. I feel like he always should have the Black Iron Reaver's banner. He needs the Baron-Sling Berserker. We could lose the Grayling Werekin, but we still get good use out of it. That's 2 units that get a fairly decent buff. It's like a free red line buff, essentially. And the Wolf Claw banner... it's also good. Armor-piercing weapon damage. Yeah, it's like a half a Razor standard on top of Free Terror and Fear. So it would have to be it's the Kurgan Slave Merchant or nothing, essentially. Which is kind of disappointing. But what can you do? Wait, you have a Grayling Werekin, but you don't have... Whoa. I just realized you don't have a Berserker on you. That's kind of concerning. You need a Baron-Sling Berserker, but what do we lose then? I'll keep the Cultist. I think we take out post-battle loot. Baron-Sling Berserker. There we go. I cannot believe I forgot that. Okay, and just double-checking. You have it, right? I did just check, but now I'm concerned. Okay, and you can keep your Berserker. Mountain Scout, you know what? We'll replace you with the Collector. I don't know whether that actually works or not. Wait, I think somebody in one of the previous episodes said that it did, but the movement range doesn't.
What is your behest?
So that works. Okay, so you guys are done. I usually do all the item stuff between the episodes, but you know what? Since we got that Biting Blade, I figured we'd do it right now. Unassigned skill points, this is Throgg, so we don't really care about that. I mean, we care, it's just that we're holding on. And I believe we can end the turn with that, unless there's anything to build, and there is not, so let's end it. And I guess we raise Beckhoff, Edens of Austria, and Castle von Rock, and that's 3 turns where Throgg will essentially be doing nothing, unfortunately. But what can you do? Somebody has to raise this stuff. I mean, I'd love to send Surtha down here to raise it all. Really? You're gonna block the army now? Freaking, I hate you so much. I hate this freaking Banshee, man. Wow. Okay, Top Knots. What the hell do you want? You are so far away from us. That Banshee, though. Oh, hello. Oh, this is not the Vamps that we're at war with. Ragnar Packmaster ready to go. You. Oh, you're actually close enough to this, despite the block. Beautiful. Man, if we auto-resolve this... Will Surtha die? Will he die? Don't tell me he'll die. I'm gonna quick save this. Please don't do this to me, game. Don't you dare. Oh, so close, but it looks like he just managed to survive. I'm almost tempted to establish Outpost here, just so we can heal a little bit. And just, fight the other one. Because we could just continuously sack the other place. Because we have no real place to heal, and we've now taken all... Surtha's taken so much damage that he's going to take forever. Yeah, you know what? Let's just establish the Outpost. There we go. We got a free potion of toughness, another Baron Sling Berserker. Now we can... Wow, he actually doesn't heal all that much here. That's a shame. Untax this, please. But at least the army will heal. Then we'll just sack farm the Frozen Landing. How many more times do we need to do this? Victi Advisor, no. Which one is this? Norsca, 7 more times. That's going to take a while. This army will be ready to go long before that. Oh. I forgot to do something. This. There we go. We'll need all of our Fimir ready to go. They can start at rank 5, which is okay. Not amazing, but it's okay. And I should double check if we have any new ones. Easily trapped, plus 10 melee attack for Norscan Giants. Huh. Upkeep for all Norse control and Norscan Ice Trolls. Kind of interesting, actually. But Norscan Giants don't really... I wanted to get Manticores in this army, though. We could get a bunch of Giants instead, but that doesn't really offer anything because we already have the Fimir. And... yeah, Manticore... we can't get Manticores and Giants because it's a different tree. Oh, Norscan Giants share a tree with Fimir. Okay, yeah, fine. We could get a couple Giants in theory. If we get this one. I'd really like a different one, though. Oh, while we're at it, let's check this. You, Mr. Phlegmatic, you are at rank 15. So here we go. Throgg. Where's Tiny? Tiny, oh, here you are. He's at 92.59. Then we go with you. Then we go... where is it? Not Miasma, Honored Ancients. +2 leadership... oh, I could have checked that with Fimir as well. Damn, too late now. Oh well. And I don't think anything else would actually help us, because nothing else is faction-wide, is it? Lord's Army. Own local province. Lord's Army. Okay, so, if we now delete you... and we update... and we take a look at you. 9360, so it does stack. Oh. Okay, well that means we can also stack Fimir leadership just like that. So what we should in theory do is summon one of those every single turn that it's up, get that ability, and buff all Fimir and all Giants, huh? Okay, and I guess that Fimir have some sort of tie to Norscan Giants? Or Giants in general? Because they're buffed from the same line. I guess we could build a couple. Maybe we'll build the 2 Giants and get Manticores here anyway. How many Fimir would we have room for? Let's say we go up to... that feels like not enough Fimir. Because let's say we get 6 more Fimir. I.e. Fimir Warriors. Then we'll only have 12 Fimir units. Well, plus the Lord and these 2. And then we'll have 5 remaining, so that'll be enough... for both Giants and Manticores, but either not enough Giants or not enough Manticores. I guess we could go 2 Manticores. No, 2 Manticores feels like not enough either. I'll think about it. I might not do Giants, but we'll see. This just got to give the army a little bit of tactical flexibility. The Giants would help in anchoring the line a little bit, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Anyway, Throgg, you, buddy, are going to now... raise Beckhofen, and we're going to raise it for the Hound. Yeah, I'm thinking this is still auto-resolve. Yes, it is. Alright, raise for the Hound. Hey, what do we have here? Win 10 battles against the Vampire Counts. Oh, I thought we were actually done this. Mission successful. Aristocracy-based hero and Lord recruit rank +1. Okay, swell. And some free money. And mission issued. Oh, we actually just started this. Okay. And we got another Manticore Horn. That's great. Not that we really need it. You can now raid this territory for more money. That's funny. I will assign the skill points between the episodes because we're basically out of time here, so we just want to see... Wait. Throgg is at level 38. Yeah, you know what? I'll consider this. What I wanted to actually see is tech. This. Hero action cost minus 100%. Well, that'll allow us to steal a lot of tech. without costing us too much, and we'll get free recovery ability on all characters afterwards as well. So wait, does recovery stack with troll regeneration? Because that sounds like a different ability. Extra regeneration would be swell. Wait, and it doesn't appear to say anything about fire resistance, so it does seem like it does stack because it's a different spell, and I think if it was identical to regeneration, it would offer the fire debuff. Interesting. What are we doing right now, and can we switch to that? You know what, we might as well finish this. It doesn't take a long time anyway. Go for it. It's fine. Especially with the fact that we're at 333% in terms of our research. Anybody else want to do something fun before we call this episode? Let's see, Sirtha, you're gonna have to stay where you are anyway, and I'll deal with your level up as well later. Oh, in fact, just so I don't forget, and just so I don't do this without telling you guys, with Sirtha, I'm gonna go with stand or die instead of fight or die. I feel like he doesn't benefit, or his army doesn't benefit nearly as much from the armor piercing and base weapon damage, because the chariots really need the extra melee defense. They're already having a really tough time surviving, so let's do that. Stand or die for Sirtha, especially since Wulfric and Throgg have the fight or die thing. And speaking of Wulfric and Throgg, do either of them need to move? Wait, Wulfric moved this turn, didn't he? No, that was last turn. Okay. Or wait, was it? I can't tell. I can't tell because of this. I don't remember which turn is which anymore. You. Oh, it is this turn, and... Really? This feels like it's going to kill our units. You know what? Let's quick save those. We really shouldn't need to fight this again. Okay, no. We took a little bit of damage, but it's fine. And we will sack for the Hound one more time. I think. Unless I'm mistaken. Okay, now next we'll have to sack for the Serpent. Or else, we can sack for the Hound once more. We're almost at level 2. This is actually working out, because if we max out Hound to like 96 or something like that, or 97. Wait, do we get... How many do we get per raised? 6? So here's what I'm thinking. We get this to level... Not quite to level 3, but past level 2, max it out, just because it's giving us extra... unit experience per turn. The great thing about that is, since we're recruiting new armies now, we will be able to get those armies that are just coming up with a lot of higher ranking units just by existing. And then when the Hound is high enough, we will switch immediately to the Crow, because most of the units we have need Crow buffs. Every single monster needs them, and several non-monsters like the line holders, frontliners, need them as well. Several chariots need them. We're all up in Nurgle. In fact, I feel like we're getting so many units that need Nurgle that... it would probably be most fitting to just choose Nurgle as our final reward. Especially as somebody said in the last comments that the Lord for the Eagle, what's his name, Azric Mazekeeper? Yeah. Apparently he's not that great in the sense that you can't really level him up, so this is all the buffs that he gets, which is kind of meh. And when I say kind of meh, I mean really meh. And the Hound feels like the obvious choice, but it also feels like it doesn't fit Throgg. And I feel like Nurgle kind of fits with trolls in general. The fact that there are bile trolls, the fact that trolls have both regeneration and they could digest anything, kind of seems fitting with Nurgle. And if they're all going to have Nurgle buffs, it feels real to me. And I just really don't want to get Slaanesh on Throgg, because it makes the least amount of sense, I think. It makes even less sense than the Hound. So yeah, maybe we'll end up going Nurgle. But I'll still think about it. The 10 physical resistance is pretty decent. I wish it was 10% ward save. Obviously, the Champion of the Hound is by far the strongest buff, but we can always keep it at rank 2, so we still get the 10% of everything. Even though this is by far better. But is it really worth it to get this just to get a couple of Hell Cannons? And I understand that they're super powerful. But is it all that interesting? Anyway, obviously I'm going to call it here. There's a bunch of admin stuff to do. We now have plenty of cash, although a lot of that is actually coming out of the... or a lot of the per turn cash is coming out of the raiding that we're doing with Throgg. But now we have enough for the second army, and it should be ready in, let's say, 8 turns. Probably by then Surtha will also have been... he'll be finished with the Goramadni tribe. We will either destroy them or forcibly confederate them, and then maybe even set up an ambush after we're done defeating them. And then he can move out and help with the raising. That's what we'll actually use him for. We can have Throgg defeat the main armies while Surtha raises the stuff behind him in quick succession. I mean, obviously this army could help with that if that takes too long as well. So I think it's going good. In fact, I'm almost tempted to say we should recruit another lord. You know what? I think I'll do that between the episodes. Oh, no, we can't. Now we don't have enough of these ready to go. Okay, maybe next turn I'll recruit another Fimir Mir over here, and I'll have her start recruiting more Fimir, so that these guys can basically join together and have an army ready in much fewer turns. Since we have so much in our treasury, and we don't really have too much to spend it on, I think that'll work out. And so you guys will come back to that next episode. But as I said, calling it here. Next time, more Throgg destroying stuff and more Wulfric destroying Bretonnians. I guess we'll take Paravon next, and then it'll be on to Aquitaine. Is Aquitaine alive? Or Carcassonne, rather. No, Carcassonne. And then we will move on to... Bordelot. Oh, Aquitaine isn't even the southernmost province. Brianna is, okay. I was thinking we'd go Paravon and then back to Aquitaine, but I guess we'll go Paravon, Carcassonne, and then all the way up through Aquitaine. This does open up Longwy to attack if there is an army here, but there's not much we can do about it. Hopefully our allies will grab some of the free territories that we're letting them get, but, you know, it may or may not happen. I'll probably... You know what? I'll just attack Carrick Ziflin and raise it for them. They can grab it, and then Wulfric can benefit from these guys having taken all this and not allowing Bordelot to retake the provinces. Because if Kemmler doesn't move, it'll just allow Aquitaine to recolonize all this nonsense, so we'll have to deal with it frickin' again. Kemmler, I really wish I could give him orders to colonize, but whatever. Anyway, I already said what we're doing next time, so yada yada yada. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.